Hello? Yup. All good here? You just turn up the sound and everything. Hey all, welcome to Destiny 2's Festival of the Lost. We're just about to get started here in a second. Give me a second. Still getting the hang of everything, I'm not sure. Right, there we go. Okay, so Festival of the Lost is finally live, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting for this for quite a while. And we got some goodies this time around to share, so let's get right into it. Before I go anywhere, I need to make sure that my HUD opacity and sound is up to snuff. Right, I think this will do. Alright, so we're going straight to the tower. That's where we're gonna start our adventure. To the tower we go, to the tower we go. Been a minute since I've played any events in Destiny. Believe it or not, I've been actually waiting for this event to come around. So if you haven't had a chance to watch my tweet video that I posted last week, basically this event will last for 2 weeks. So the Festival of the Lost will be around for 2 weeks. And it really looks like we've got some trouble loading into the tower. Speaking of the tower and loading into people and stuff, let me go ahead real quick and do a quick search here. So Steam charts Destiny 2. Alright, so right now we've only got like 4,000 people playing. Are you serious? Wow. Okay. Here's Eva.
Yes, yes, yes.
Eva's eyes twinkle as she gives you a warm smile. There you are. She reaches behind her, pick up a mask. I made this just for you. I patterned it with a similar one that Maria had when she was little. Her head was a bit smaller though. Try it on. His eyes Is this supposed to be a mask? What? Am I missing something? Is this supposed to be a mask? Right, so I have to put this on. Crucible Rumble Magic. Oh. Piece of armor that can be used to equip Festival of the Lost and Mask ornaments. This item benefits a benefit to power only during Festival of the Lost, so this is like a temporary item. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I was kind of hoping masks would be universal ornaments, you know? I mean, right, whatever. So what's our smallest stat here? with the melee. Some resistance with strand stuff. And oh, nice. Converts this armor to Bushido armor set, reducing the requirements for its set bonus perks by 1. Huh? Costume smoke jumper. Mistress. Ah, you can choose oh, okay, okay. So let's say I go with the Bushido one. And I really don't have a choice here, do I? I really don't like how low that health stat is. You know what, I might actually bump it up a notch. It's whatever. I think I can work with this, but who knows. Right, so what's next? They said that we had to complete either a PvP activity or... yeah, whatever. This is the Gunburn. The SMG that you mentioned. The Hushed Whisper bow. Okay. And here you can actually focus stuff, so... there you go, I guess. And Wellspring. Bouldering Burst. Interesting. Alright, this should be fun. This should be fun. Right, let's we're gonna jump into the Altars of Sorrow, whatever it's called, in a second. Right now I wanna...
checking now.
I kinda wanna look around just to
She wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
whatever there is in the Eververse
Step
store
on
to
up.
begin with.
Take a look.
So we've got the Cage 6 mask. Look, yes, they're universal ornaments, of course. Like, it feels like the best choice to have them as, you know, universal ornaments. This shader kind of sucks, honestly. This one reminds me more of freaking Guardian games than anything.
Looking for anything
That
special?
has to do with anything that has to do with Fizzle Dust. This is the Good Boy mask.
Don't know where my uncle finds these
I guess
things.
if you want to look like a dog. We got some new ghost shells. The extraterrestrial. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is actually kind of nice. You get to fly around in a UFO. Not bad, not bad. Some spawn effects. Arachnophil. Again, this looks a lot like, I don't know, the Chaos skin. Looks a lot like Kepler gear. Well, at least that's the vibe that it's giving me.
Take
Pretty
as
sure
long as you
there's
like.
nothing in the
I can
archive.
wait.
Okay, so let's check the event page. Of course. Okay, so the set is 6,000 bright dust, so that's the full packaged set of full set of ornaments. The Titan
No
ends
hurry,
up
Guardian.
the Titan ends up looking like Jason Voorhees, I think. This is meant to represent.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
I'll say it doesn't really. I don't know. Like, if there's a set that I want to get, I'd probably get it for the Warlock, because that's what I I genuinely think looks good. But again, those are universal ornaments.
Take as long as you
for the
like.
Warlock.
I can wait.
And you have a bunch of
New monarchy. Very important. Says so on the package.
the Gravity shader doesn't look so bad. You have a bunch of shaders here, and this one also doesn't look bad.
Just browsing.
I don't know, man.
That's fine by me.
I wouldn't spend silver. I'll be damned if I ever spend silver on this game for anything that is anything other than, you know, the usual expected things. So let me quickly jump on my Warlock. Let's change character. The reason I want to get the set for the Warlock is because I think it looks the best. So I just have to jump to the store page, go to the event page, and look at this. It's not even a competition, man. This is Slender. Okay? It's not even a competition. Of course the Slender set looks better. Let's just open this thing up. Yeah. Right, my Warlock is kind of on the fritz right now, as I've just started a new character with him, so he's nowhere where he should be. But there you go, I got the set. The Hunter set also looks good, but I'm not that big of a fan of La Llorona. I know the legend of La Llorona, but that's actually where I'll stop. I spooky, scary stuff. The legend is actually kind of a, well, you know, not fun. All that said, I'm still gonna look around for a second here. Who's to say that some of these sets won't be available for Bright Dust later down the line? Right now, I wouldn't. So I like the Warlock set, which is why I got it. I got the Warlock set because it's not even a competition. I think it's the best out of the 3 sets that we got this year. The Titan set also looks interesting. I'm not sure how well it fits with the whole design that I've got on. Let's be honest, Jason Voorhees isn't that much of a scare anyway. I don't know, man. I'm really I'm not sure if I want to buy it, or if I even want to spend any kind of Bright Dust on this. Okay, so we'll just work with what we got. Meaning, oh yes, we got access to some masks here. Y'all, we're gonna go with Selathun. How about that? We're gonna go with the Selathun mask this time around. Might also want to switch the shaders up a little bit, so just so it fits the mask. Give me a teensy second. Okay, that doesn't look good. Let me go ahead and change these to something else. I think I could work with these. And then maybe the chest plate too. If I wanna end up looking like Savathûn in the slightness. Okay, well, whatever, right? We'll just assume that it works. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's the mark I was looking for. So half of what I've got right now, half of what I've got on me right now is just stuff from episode Heresy. Trying to end up looking like you know, Savathûn. I think it works. I think it looks fine. Right, let's jump into... Oh, we got some more masks here? Pick an orbital candy grants over... Oh, you can... Oh, that's interesting. You've got a fail-safe mask? Lol. Okay, there's actually some interesting stuff right here. Let's go into play now. Lost Sectors. I mean, Altars of Sorrow it is. Alright, we are oh, it's a 6-player activity. I forgot. Yeah. I completely forgot it's a 6-player activity. You know what I don't like? Is it's a new event and no one's here. Literally nobody's around. Let's go in the last 48 hours. Oh, we got some... something? Hello? Guess not. Ah, you get to spend the treats on defenses. I see. That's kind of neat. Okay, so outside of just spending stuff on defenses, treats in this mode have no other importance, I see. spectacular finale. We're gonna go for guns. It's always level 5. Stuff, and we got 2 gun burns. All right, let's see. We're gonna take a look at that in a second. We got a new stuff. Maybe I should not have listened to that. Whatever. Alright, that was an interesting run. I'm not sure how willing I am to do this on repeat. It's not like... So reloading this weapon after defeating a target causes the next hit to launch a kinetic projectile that detonates into a longer lasting disorienting blast. Okay, that's actually interesting. Rapid elemental final blows and final blows on targets affected by elemental debuffs. Periodically prepare a homing micro missile, which is also a target after this weapon's next final blow. More missiles can be prepared. In the region of micro missiles, this might actually be something interesting. So that's one roll I've got, in the other roll, well, whatever. I might actually use this as a fusion fuel. The second tier 4. Okay, so the gunburn SMG piqued my interest here. Can't wait to get a Hollow 4 variant of this. Alright, so something about... there was something about... what? There's all this target stuff. What does this do? Okay, I'll just chuck it in the vault, I guess. Okay, Centers of Quests. Event rank reward. First of all, let's go ahead and complete that. And I think the event rewards, it's this one. speak to Ava. Yeah, we'll go and speak to her in a second. I'm actually kind of interested in the bow, in the combat bow. Hopefully we'll get a good roll of that as well. In the meantime, let's go to the tower. So this is a tier 4. I'm all for tier 4s, you know that. Some of these in the vault. Just take up space for no reason. Right. I like this SMG. Shame it's not a hull foil, but whatever. It's tier 4, so. Also, it'd be great if loading into the tower wouldn't take forever. Just throwing that out there. Let's talk to Eva. Oh, we can buy engrams. Also, cannons actually have a use this year. Right. Well, let's try our luck. Of course, the first thing I get is a bow. It's a kinetic? Okay, let's see what we got here. So, arrows explode after a short delay. Interesting. Collecting elemental pickups or destroying a strength tail grants the weapon stack and improves the melee energy generation. Whatever. Melee generation, really. Each final blow increases charge, just draw speed for improved duration. Faster time to aim down sight, stability is increased. I might prefer that, I don't know. Draw time is low, I think, so don't worry, we'll give this a spin as well. Right, so that's the quest, really. I can focus armor types, okay. Oh. Okay, that might actually be something interesting. See, if you get 2500 candy, you can actually just buy stoicism. I never got this thing.
Goodbye, dear.
Okay, keep that in mind. Let's go see Zavala.
Hello, Guardian.
Alright, Zavala, what do you got? Shotguns galore. Oh boy. I don't even know what I should be getting. Not a fan of shotguns, but oh, it's got the stabilizing rounds. This one. You know what? Whatever. I'll just get this one.
A prepared soldier is a victorious soldier.
Just cause of destabilizing. It's a tier 5 too, lol. Don't mind if I put this on. Alrighty, so I think that's it from Zavala.
Be the one who moves.
Need something?
Checking now.
If I... Oh, I got a helmet.
Check.
Yes, please. Let's defuse it. Whatever. We're 326, we're slowly but surely getting there. Slowly but surely. I don't need this.
Bye.
Anything else?
I was
I don't
just
think so, so let's just go to the
today.
portal. Is the quest complete? Like, is that all? Oh, purchase the Festival of the Lost Mask mod from the Haunted Mask tab in the
Dead orbit
event.
package. Spare parts. Leaking.
Okay, so if you
Dear.
go to the event home. Ah, they want us to purchase one of these. Devour, Overshield. What does Devour do again?
If you're here for shaders, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. But I'm still happy to chat.
Why is this 1500 candy? That's a big price right there. I'm not even sure if you can just outright purchase this one, for example. Yeah, well, we'll see, I guess. Okay, so we know what we're doing next, right? Back to the grind, people. Hats, really? So yeah, we're gonna go match made with whatever. We'll just see what we get. I'm actually more interested in the sunburn, in the gunburn submachine gun than anything else. I know it's the Recluse, basically, but in kinetic form. I know, but whatever. Sorry for that. Let's run this barrel. got 98 treats. Let's spend some treats. Got a turret here. I don't think I actually got to buy it, but whatever. Debuffs periodic only micro missile. So reloading this weapon after defeating a target causes the next hit to launch a kinetic projectile that detonates to large and lasting disorienting blast. So that's what this thing does. Not sure about the elemental debuff part there. So not yet. that's all the candy we'll get. This guy's dressed up as a cat, I love it. Dressed up as Salvatore. Because we're not. Alright, so let's have some fun with the Arcane Embrace and Hush Whisper. That's what we're gonna try out. Try out police parcel. So, upgrade defenses in the Haunted Altars of Sorrow activity. Okay. Collect candy while a candy perk is active on your mask. There's a candy perk on my mask? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I think the candy perks they're referring to are these. Right, it should be these ones, right? I get a reward for that? Really? Another gunburn. Tier 3 this time. Let's see what we've got. Final blow with this weapon generates an improved amount of ability energy. Elemental final blows opposite this weapon increase damage for an improved duration. Really? Since it... I don't know. I feel like this perk is completely useless on a kinetic weapon. Wellspring might be interesting, but... So again, binary orbit, I'm not sure how good it is on a kinetic SMG. The micro missile thing, yeah, well, it's not that big of a deal. Is it? Alright, let's go and play around with the Hushed Whisper this time and the Arcane Embrace shotgun. So these are new guns we've got. Complete and claim a daily challenge. Okay. We gotta do one of these things. Throw wood grenades in the haunted altars to start. What? What are those good grenades they mention here? Also, where's the I'm a bit confused. Only one mass culprit can be active at a time. Activating this mass culprit will deactivate the others. Oh, I don't think you have to actually equip them on the helmet proper. At least I think that's the case. Alright, well, let's go back into the activity and we'll see. I'll work our way from there. Just a moment, I want to see what's being sold here. I do think Wellspring is the better option here, rather than the other perk. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll do so. I'm probably gonna regret using a combat bow and a shotgun, but whatever. Try our luck, I guess. So what have we got on this one? Precision instrument and rapid precision. Oh, so this one's more like. gotta say, I'm not sure how fast I am. The daily challenges, weekly challenges are gonna take a long time to complete. Only because there's Final boss. Might actually have to got some more stuff. Take a look at this. Let's just get out of here, I guess. Alright, so we got another bow. What's this? whisper here, but I think that's a better option. Lone wolf was, I mean. I guess I go rapid hit. Volt shot. I like volt shot. I like shotguns. I'm not gonna dismantle. As for the hushed explosive head. What is it exactly that explosive head does? I haven't really. Arrows explode after a short time. Try to pick up some destroying strand tank and runs this weapon stack and melee energy generation. We'll take it to the test. So we are on 5 out of 10 over here. Collect candy while candy perk is active on your mask. I thought it already was. Hello? I've got a 1,000 already, so you know. Alright, let's I don't know, we'll figure this out somehow. Gourd grenades. What are those? Are those the explosive pumpkins? I think those might be the explosive pumpkins you find around the activity. Well, it would make sense, I mean. Fungal mask. Let's see how it looks. Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess this gives me the opportunity to look like a fungus. Not to mention there's this where is it? This one. This ornament. I think I got one for the boots as well. One sec. Yeah. Not for the chest plate though. Shame. I'll just put this on, I guess. Then let's go to the store for a second and see what this. Not this one, not this one. There was a shader you could get that made you look like you're from. Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay, so if I throw this shader on, if I can find it, where in the world did it put this? See, a filtering option wouldn't be bad here. Like if you want to filter through all this stuff. Okay, this one's good enough, I guess. Yeah, it makes you look like a fungus. So, there you go. There you have it. We look like a fungus, people. Yeah. Alrighty, so I want to go to the tower real quick. I think and hope there might be some more candy waiting for me at the postmaster. Hopefully, maybe. If I can get the exotic Titan mark by the end of the day, then I'd be very, very happy. My freaking thing is full. Just delete the 200 ones. There we go. So I guess I'm gonna make a video, two videos, one on the Eververse inventory, and another on how the activity works and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that point today, but definitely tomorrow. At least one of those videos will be up by tomorrow. So. Every time people come back to the game, loading into the tower gets to be so long. Let's check the player count. Do a refresh. Okay. Sure, whatever. Some issues here. I hope y'all can see this. So as of an hour ago, right, so 1 hour ago, there were 20,000 so yeah. So people are coming back for Festival of the Lost, which is nice.
When
I am curious to see how long the honeymoon lasts. Oh yeah, I still got a lot of things to collect. Part of me really wants to get Soul Sizzle.
Goodbye, dear.
Any
questions?
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if
Hi.
I want to spend so much.
Welcome back. Transfer.
We got another roll shot. The roll shot shotgun. Hold on. Hold on. They're both tier 4s.
Acknowledged. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
This is home. Your famous guardian. If I could help you, it would be just... Let's see what we can do.
So the good thing is that you can get consistent tier 4s by grinding Festival of the Lost, which is great. Really, really great. Is that a witch projection? Oh, it's a warlock riding on a broom. Lol. Look at that. I think it's a warlock riding on a broom. I'm not sure. To me, it looks like a warlock riding on a broom. Whatever. Oh, this shell is fire. Look at this thing. Hell yes, I want to get that. Yes, this is the new Sparrow. Look, it's got candy in the back. Webs. One thing I didn't really check. There is no lore attached to these weapons, sadly.
I do enjoy your visits.
Sadly, there's no lore attached, so that way you go.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win the fight, but they feel good. And feeling
How
good
long
is
is the
better.
Festival of the Lost quest, though? Question mark.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos. You too, Maria.
Reach level 30.
Sorry. Double time. Double
Reach
time.
defenses. Collect all masks. There's 6 masks to collect. There you go. All masks complete. I don't want to get the Oryx mask. We'll get to that in time, though. We'll get to that in time.
Darkness returned.
Alright, so let's go back to... where's the...
Eververse
event?
isn't just a title, it's a promise.
Let's switch up weapons. I want to put on this burn with the resurrection. Let's see how we do on this combination. And just to have some fun, let's use the submersion bow, combat bow. Spice things up a little. Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. I kind of want to get through the quest, and that'll be it for today. It seems like this is the last step too, so like if I can get this one done in an acceptable time frame, then yeah. Just gotta purchase a few upgrades. Should we take a chance on redoing these? Yeah. Oh. I see. Okay. So this is a weekly challenge, really? So I'm on 1100. And if I can get my way up to 2500, I think, then I can actually get one of those class items. I'll get the Titan class item. Seems like this is beat the others to punch. Yeah, I got it. Got a triumph there, I'm not sure which one I got. I just want to check it out. Yeah, I got it. Nice. Didn't even use the crossbow. Too much. Forgot I had it. Okay, we're for the most. got a bunch more goodies here. I'm gonna check those out in a sec. Let's give out some commendations here and there. Alright. What does this do? Not a big fan of that. Refuse it. Something else. Why do I keep getting so many helmets, man? The one time I don't need a bunch of helmets to be flooding my inventory. I get tons. Look at this. Like, I bet I'm like 1 or 2 runs away from getting that mark I was talking about. Okay, so get that. Right. What about the quest? Hello? Oh, speak to her. Okay, let's go to town. Eva, whatever. Eva Levante. Gotta be honest though, I kinda like the look of this fungal thing.
Checking now. Sign, please.
There's always some more candy there.
Eververse.
There's a lot we can do.
Oh, this one doesn't have Wolf Shot, it's got... Oh, it's a tier 2. Come on. Come on. Right. I'm just 600 candy away from getting this stoicism.
I do enjoy your visits.
So, back to the grind. Back to the grind.
If you're here for shaders, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. But I'm still happy to chat.
I don't understand what the candy perks are supposed to do. Whatever. I'll just reroll this. Oh. Okay, well that's easier than I expected. I kind of want to get my hands on this
The
slasher shell
traveler
because
will
it looks
always triumph over the darkness. I know it.
in this. Skira's gaze. Damn, son. That's good. That's good. Oh, speaking of ships. There's something in the store.
Did you miss me?
This thing. I don't have space. No problem.
Usually follow the principle. No.
Just dismantle this legendary one. To the inventory store. Right dust. Right around UFO. Spice things up a little. For one of these new.
The Traveler will see us through this.
I guess I'll use the primer shader. Primer UFO. Okay, whatever. Right now, chit chat. Let's go back to activities.
Did you miss me?
Play now. Altars of Sorrow. I think one more run or two should get me to the point where I'd be able to get the what is this? There we go. We got a UFO. Flying around in a UFO. Now we play the waiting game. I assume the lobbies are full. So we just wait. I wish there were more ways to get candy in this event. You know, other than just grinding Altars of Sorrow over and over and over again ad nauseum. It's not to say that I don't enjoy it. I mean, it's fun. There's some fun gimmicks in this version of the Halloween event. But in terms of replayability, I'm not sure, man. There's currently how many players online? 32K. I'm curious to see how long. There. 400 more. Check the count. 2,500, yeah. Oh, alright, well I gotta say, for what it is, I think this is well done. I mean, it's a repetitive. Oh, I got a freaking hollow foil. Tier 5 hollow foil. Yes, man. That's what I'm talking about. Get out of this shit. I don't care. It's a tier 5. Yeah. Holy crap, man. This is good. This is good. I think. Yes, boy. Yeah, boy. Alright, well that's fantastic. Let's check out some stuff here. That's fantastic. Great. Well, we knocked out a big amount of what this offers, so go to the tower. Talk to Eva Lavante. Bask in the glory of our victory, ladies and gentlemen. Until the stream comes to an end. I don't really need to get an infinite amount of helmets every single freaking time. Is this locked? Because I need this to be locked. There we go. We got a hollow foil. So this is what a hollow foil looks like. All that's left to collect is the SMG hollow foil. I don't believe the shotgun has a hollow foil. I don't think it does. No. In fact, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. You know. If only landing to the tower wouldn't take like 15 years. There we go. Stoicism bleeds. Fantastic. Finally got my Stoicism Titan mark. A year later, but I mean, I got it. I got it. Alright, well, I think this is it.
Do come back soon, Guardian.
I'm kind of interested in looking at see the decorations they put around the tower. The decorations are actually kind of nice. They didn't go like over the top with it, the decorations this time around, but I mean they're there. Look at this. Cobwebs. Freaking whatever this is. Is that a trash can? Trash bin or whatever? What is this? Is this supposed to be some kind of... Jump down. I know there's a secret location where you can see a bunch of ghouls around the place.
You Guardians inspired me to step up.
Oh, look at this. Put the tree. Halloween tree. Yes. Wait, you can actually climb this thing. Oh yeah, I remember. You can actually climb it. You get, what are they called? Treats? Candy? Not very good at jump, but you can actually... Yeah, probably. So you can climb on top of this, which is very cool. I think you gotta jump across. Top. Sorry. There you go. You get 250 candy just for being on top of this tree. Just for climbing up here, you get 250 candy, which is great.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'll say it's nice. It's really nice.
Just ignore the bird. Talk to me.
Alright, well, it was quite fancy, yes. else is here. Oh yeah, you can also climb
I
this
live to
tree.
see the darkness return.
Come on.
Not entirely 100% of how you climb it, but I know you can climb it. Just try to get on the stair. Okay. You get some free candy just for climbing this tree.
You ever think Zavala's been doing this
It's
for
like-
too long?
Structures and buildings. 100% sure Ouch. Oh, thank God I fell off.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
Very careful. And yeah. So you get some free candy just by climbing these trees. And what's more, you actually get a good view of the towers, decorations from up here.
I still can't believe this.
Fantastic.
Oliva's got something special for you.
Oh, I got a memento. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Alright, well,
Tell
Before
your
we,
friends
end
about
this-
Eva.
this video. I'm actually kind of curious, though not entirely, on how the
Slain any gods
gods
lately? The traveler will see us through this.
So we go to play now. Should we try a game of Red Rumble? Not a big fan of PvP.
Do you think that Cryptarch is Satan? What's his name?
Shoot, punch, stab, strike.
Anyway, let's go to the tower. Shooting range. And test out some of these weapons. Just for a sec. There we go. Alright. Let's try out some Cabal. Okay, so some of these guys are wearing hats, which is amusing. That's it. That's all the explosion does. The delayed explosion. Oh, look at this. What happens if Oh! Holy crap! Holy crap! That's a trap! Holy crap! That is a freaking trap. Definitely don't want to touch that. Wow. Come on. That's actually kind of funny. So if you shoot, it just drops. Wow, that might just be the coolest thing ever. That's cool. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of cool. Let's see this one though. Another combatant wave. What triggers the explosion though? Like what causes that explosion? I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something that causes heads to explode. See if I switch. Let's try. Okay, so we have 2 gun burns here. Let's give him a go. I don't care about the micro missile, to be honest. Even if it is tier 4. I'd pick Wellspring any day. So guess I'm gonna run another combat wave. See what happens. Right, damage them with the correct elemental type, they explode? Is that what's going on here? Like if you shoot a solar hat with the solar damage, then... Well, let me test that for you. Alright, so... Well, that guy didn't explode. Hold on. No, nothing. Oh, I think the hats explode. Right. So you gotta shoot them. Or something. Yeah, I think you shoot the hat. And that causes it to explode. Again, I'm not 100%, but I think that's the gist. Right, well, that's actually kind of interesting, cool and stuff. Why is it that anytime you pick up an elemental explosion appears? Okay, that was cool. I think this is gonna do it for today's live stream, guys. Whew. I mean, we did a lot of things, didn't we? I prefer this tier 4 over the no, I prefer this over tier 4, to be honest. But then again, I don't know. The concept, I think, is interesting, but I'm not sure how. the other perk do? So reloading after killing a target. Reload. I reload. Okay, well, that's gotta do it, guys. Played around with the weapons too a little bit just to see how they work. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream, if we could call it that. How long have I been streaming for? Because I've lost count of time. Oh, almost 3 hours. Wow. Okay, well, maybe, probably, hopefully I'll be streaming on Friday, or if not on Friday or Saturday, so there's a good chance there might be another stream this weekend. Well, we'll do, God knows what we'll do. Well, I guess we'll try and finish the event. And yeah, that's about it. So, hope y'all enjoyed this interesting but interesting event. Halloween is back. If you're celebrating Halloween, I guess happy Halloween. And yeah, just to end things off, in terms of content on YouTube, expect in the coming days the following things. So I'm thinking of doing a first impressions video. I haven't stepped into the Crucible PvP aspect, mostly because I'm not a PvP player, but I might force myself to do that for 1 or 2 games just so I can grasp the situation properly, and then I might do a first impressions. I'll also do a complete run through of the PvE activity, which will be a separate video. Another video will be based on the Eververse loot that's available this week. Like that should be like, what, 5 to 10 minutes long. Less than 5 minutes actually, because I just go through the inventory. And yeah, so couple interesting videos coming up. I'll get to these videos in time, so these will all be tied one way or another to Festival of the Lost. And then when Festival of the Lost concludes, I'm gonna have a proper impressions video. There might be even a Halloween special that I might be working on. And that's it really. I mean, there's not much content I can do on this Halloween event thing, but we'll see. There will be at least a few videos that I'll be making on the Festival of the Lost this year, so stay tuned for that. And with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you being here and watching the entire stream. The 2 of you who are still watching, thank you so much for that. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.